Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to another chill KPC live, a weekend live. Today it's February 3rd and past midnight. It's 12:40 a.m. over here. Let me know what time it is over there, where y'all are watching from. And yeah, just say hi in the chat. Hello, yo, what's up? There he is. Great. And since TikTok is not banned, I'm going live on TikTok as well. So if you want to check me out over there, go, yeah, check it out. And happy Lunar New Year from California. Thank you, Tina. Travis, what is up? The Yapper is live, indeed. Hello, Rachel. Canadian Nuna on a very cold and snowy morning at 10:37 a.m. It's very cold over here too, so I feel you. 4:40 in Norway. For the second time, hi Kel. Lynn, hello. We're chilling live. 10:40 a.m. in Indianapolis. Indianapolis. Yeah, something was off there. Hello, Theodora. What is on the yapping list for today? Let's find out. Mocha is here. Devin is here. Tammy from South Carolina. 3:40 in the UK. What are the topics today? Let's discuss that. Katie Girl, hello. MG, hello. And hello, everybody in the TikTok chat as well. There are a lot of Korean folks tuning in, and they're probably confused why this guy is just yapping around all by himself. But anyways, if you have been following me on Instagram at justdavid_92, you've probably seen the preview of this live stream like 10 minutes ago. I was on my way to the studio and I was live streaming over there just to let you guys know that I was going live. But basically, I've been telling you guys about this convenience store guy, the night shift guy, for like the past 2 live streams, and how he's a pro yapper too. I wanted to actually show you guys him doing the pro yapping, but I actually went up to the CU, this convenience store, and yeah, I was like, okay, he's there, so great, I'll be able to show you guys. But then I just realized that in order for me to pay, I need to use my phone with Samsung Pay. Thus, I couldn't be simultaneously streaming at the same time, so I was like, oh, I'm so stupid. But luckily enough, there was a previous customer, there was a customer in front of me, and we got like 5 seconds of the convenience store guy yapping with him, and we heard that little interaction, and it seemed like the guy before me was like loving it. They were laughing and all that. So I don't know if you were lucky enough to catch that. I know that Slav was in the Insta chat, so he or she probably got it. Yes. So, and the recommendation was spooky places in Korea. So let's get on into that. But before we go on, I got this from the convenience store. It's like fruits and some jello, I guess, mixed fruits. And then I got some yogurt, 1+1 deal over here, cookie rings, strawberry cookie rings. And then I got like another 1+1 deal over here. Yeah. So they're all very fruity stuff because I was craving a lot of fruity things today because I don't know. I didn't even have a heavy dinner or anything, but like my body is just craving for fruits right now. I don't know why. I did have like a hangover, so maybe that's why. It's like a pullback effect. Yeah. So anyways, let's get into the chat, the stream. But this is not opening. I'm struggling so much, and I'm scared that the juice might pop up over there, but let me try my best. And hello everybody on the TikTok stream as well. Yeah. Nobody's actually chatting over there. They're all Koreans. I told you, I don't know why. My audience is all like North American or English speaking countries, but TikTok sends my stream to like a local feed. So it's just like Korean people hopping on. And yeah. Woohoo! Hello, Lauren. Welcome, welcome. You are not too late. We just started. We have just started, and look at this juicy little Jello mix, fruit mix over here. Yeah. So let the yapping begin. Let the yapping begin with this amazing Jello. Mmm. 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 This is good. Coffee, food, water. Okay, I'm ready. Says Evika. Rue just reached a member level 4 in my team. I don't know what that means, but thank you so much. Yes, my parents and I got to visit my grandpa. He was in like the ICU, and yeah, it was very sad to see him like that. His hands were all tied up. He had like, you know, the life extension devices on and all that. He had consciousness, so yeah, whatever we told him, he was able to hear, and he was like nodding or either like waving his hands and stuff like that. So it was all good. It's just that we need to just you know, look at his condition, whether it betters or not. So yeah, we'll have to see. Any more news on the return of DKDKTV? I'll tell you about that in the latter part of the stream, so remind me on that. And yeah, so since Slav talked about spooky places in Korea, in the meantime, if you want me to talk about any kind of subject, feel free to put it in the chat, send super chats, send PayPals, whatever. Spooky places in Korea, I really don't know. Like, honestly though, I would say if you just go, this is pretty universal, but since Seoul is like an overpopulated city and pretty much every inch and corner of Seoul is safe, relatively, I would say if you just go to the outskirts of Seoul or anywhere in the rural areas, excluding like the big cities, anywhere in the countryside, and if it's like nighttime, after sundown, nobody's around you, and you're just walking in fields of grass and rice and all that, that's pretty spooky for me. So yeah, especially if you don't have a car or anything. There are a lot of like thriller horror movies that take place in those kind of settings. So beware. Beware to not wander off outside the city all by yourself without a car or an acquaintance or whatever. And yeah. Other than that, I don't think there's a lot of spooky places. There is a place that's famous from a movie. It's called Gonji Mental Hospital. It's supposed to be like this abandoned mental hospital. I don't even know if it's a real place or not. From what I know, it does exist. About the spooky stories, they're probably made up, but every like district has their own, you know, urban legends and all that. So yeah, like abandoned hospitals, construction sites, you know, maybe Buddhist temples at night. Yeah. I thought it was funny at how spooked you were when you were driving to Danny's rural place. That just typical Indiana-looking territory. I mean, as I explained, I don't know how Indiana looks like, but from my perception of the U.S., there's a lot of like, a lot of land, a lot of unpopulated areas. But Seoul, as I said, is like super populated. Every inch and corner, you'll see people just swarming. But yeah, imagine you see something like that near New York City or something. So that would give you the chills. Loving this fruit. Hello, doll baby. Greetings from sunny Malaga, Spain. Wow, it must be so good. I love Spain. There are 162 people already in the chat. Please smash that like button before we go on. Don't forget to like. You got a lot of land to explore in SC. I bet. Yeah, I haven't had this Jello in a while. It tastes so good. Quite honestly, I never eat fruit deliberately. Today my body was just yelling fruit. Currently my mom's staying with me at my house. And I wanted to like order a yogurt ice cream with fruit. And I said, like, do you want to eat with me? Because they don't order single portions, or else I have to pay like a $3 delivery fee, which I don't want to. So I was like, Mom, are you down for some yogurt ice cream with fruit? And she was like, no, it's too much sweet. And she wasn't craving it, so just got it for myself over here. Do you still work out at the gym? Oh, I am guilty of not going to the gym nowadays. I don't know why. Suddenly, I don't know why. After some trips, and then like very busy periods of time, I wasn't able to, and my membership expired, so I'll probably have to renew that. And my excuse was, I'm moving out from this house. I was supposed to move out from this house in like 2 months. So I was like, you know how gym promotions have like 12 month promotions, like if you get like a 50% discount if you do 12 months. 6 months is like 70%, and then like under 3 months you'll have to pay the full fees. So I was like just weighing the timing, which is a huge excuse, I know. But now that the uncertainty is gone and I'll be just staying at my house, I'll probably have to go and sign up again. Hello, Wonderland. Hello. Yes, only 50 likes so far. Like. Fruit is perfectly healthy food to eat. He's already doing well. Thank you. What is my favorite fruit? I'm not a very fruity person, but if I had to choose, I would choose strawberry maybe. The strawberry prices are going crazy nowadays. Not y'all asking him this while he's eating. Oh, I see the intention now. Were you fat shaming me? Why don't you eat fruit? I would die without fruit. I don't know. It's just, fruit is like a luxury for me. So yeah, whenever I do see fruit, I try to eat as much, but it's not like I go out of my way to buy fruit and just eat it for the sake of eating fruit. It's just, fruit is always on the side for me. If you go to like a buffet style place or just a normal restaurant, they would give you a little bit of like tangerines or sliced apples or grape with the yogurt, with the salad, with the meal as a dessert or as a complimentary thing. And that's when I just eat fruit. Other than that, it's like, let's go eat fruit. No, that doesn't happen. But today's an exception. I was just like, oh, my body needs this vitamin. Strawberries are my favorite, to be frank. Yeah, who doesn't love strawberries? We have whole strawberry buffets and cafes over here. What was the marriage teaser? There's no marriage teaser. No. It's not about me. It's not about me. Rue, thanks for the like. And Sarita, I really hope DK News is coming back. Hi from Florida. Hello. And is that, what flag is that? Is that the Jamaican flag? I'm really happy you can stay at your grandma's one more year. Are you planning to move your studio there now that you'll have the extra room? Yes, that is the plan. If everything goes ideal and this studio gets rented out by someone else. But until then, since it's like a 5-minute distance from this studio to my house, yeah, I'll be using this place. Any thoughts about Dubai? Would you ever go there? Of course, I'd love to go to Dubai. Everyone says so many good things about Dubai. Especially for like freelancers, remote workers, and business owners. They say it's like a tax haven, almost a tax haven for business owners. And there's a lot of rich people and there's a lot of entertainment, but I've heard like the pros and cons of Dubai. A lot of people say it's just very artificial. There's only, so much you can do over there. And you have to have a lot of money too. Yeah. But I'm always down to travel, so if you happen to be someone that wants to show your region around to this chill Korean guy, you might have noticed the background music. I don't know if you can hear it or not right now, but that's the chill guy song. But if you ever want to show me around, and if you have some extra money laying around, let me know. I'll be glad to visit your place. You should eat fruits and vegetables. Okay, Mom. I guess in SK's fruit is expensive. Here in Spain, it's a staple and it's cheap. I noticed that from a lot of other countries, but in Korea, fruit is like pretty expensive. That's what at least all the foreigners complain on TikTok whenever they come to Korea. I've seen about like 2,000 TikToks about, yeah, how fruit is expensive in Korea. To be honest, I prefer raspberries to strawberries. Raspberries have too much of that, when you actually bite on them, they have like little seeds that go around your palate. So I don't really like that, and they're a little bit too bitter for me. But I like them in like ice cream as toppings or just grinded raspberry juice. I actually like bittery drinks or just flavors in general. Erika, hello from Atlanta. Vaccinated anti-vaxxer. I haven't seen you in a while. Whoa, okay. It's great to see you. I always remember your ID. I found Squid Game frozen pizza in Adley in Germany. I don't know what the pizza has to do with the show. Okay. Oh, are you asking about my channel? Pizza is an international food. Korea has its own version of pizza, and there's a lot of toppings. So I just wanted to make the Korean version of the melting pot symbolized into a channel name, and I made it the Korean Pizza Club, where we discuss various ideas with various people from different cultural backgrounds in English. So I thought it would be a nice name, but now that I look back, it's a little bit cringe, so I just shortened it to KPC. Gives a little bit of a more professional meaning, but it is what it is. I made my channel on top of that name, so I'm thankful towards it, and I intend to keep it. Yeah. Today's very hot outside here in Paraguay. You can hear the chill guy song, right? Are you guys getting chill? What if I have extra money and I want you to show me around? In Korea? That's an idea. You'd have to present me a price, though. Why is fruit expensive in Korea? I don't know. I have no idea. Thought you were not doing TikTok lives anymore. Yeah, I thought it was useless because the whole platform itself was shutting down. But since it's still going to be here for 90 more days at least, and there are movements from different conglomerates to acquire it, why not? You love avocados. It's so good. I heard avocados are like no hate, but like one of the biggest ruiners for our towards our nature, and like, yeah, in an agricultural aspect, they absorb so much water. Yeah. Good morning from the Mexico-U.S. border. Hello. Are you in Tijuana or somewhere else? Chill Korean Guy should be the name of your next project. Yeah, I think that fits me pretty well. I like that. A lot of people have been recently pointing out that I have a lot of similarities with the chill guy meme. I like it. I like it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so ask your questions. In the meantime, let me show you something. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, guys, I'm just gonna go over to Jin's part for a while and get some stuff for myself. So put your questions in the chat. I'll be back in like 30 seconds, okay? I am back. And it's very cold in the studio over here. Yeah, I wonder when the cold is gonna ward off. It's very cold. You like my hair today? This is called the roll out of bed hairstyle. Hello, Carol. Just got home from work. What's the deal with the early start? Love your walk on IG. Oh, you saw that. Is it an early start? I don't know. Yeah, I just usually go live around this time. You're in Ciudad Juarez. Interesting. Never heard of that place, but we'll look it up. Food prices will go up in Canada due to the new trade wars. I might never get fruit again. Yeah, I heard there is like major tariffs, like 25% going up in Canada, Mexico, and China. So, good luck, because tariffs are coming our way in Korea as well. So we're all shuddering in fear. But let's not get into politics and the world economy, because yeah, today's a chill live stream. Okay, hello Hilda, welcome. Juarez is on the border of El Paso. Oh. Let's chill today, yes. And I'm having my little yogurt. So my body is definitely wanting something that is good for digestion. Like, I guess fiber and some like probiotic stuff. Hey, hello. Thank you for the hearts and roses, I guess. Good morning, everybody. So, the reason I was at Jin's place, actually, let me finish this cereal first. Do Koreans celebrate Valentine's Day, or is it not a thing there? We do. We do celebrate it, but it's not like a huge thing, a big deal or anything. Just something like a marketing kind of thing. It's like if you're in a relationship, then it's just a cute little thing that would go on amongst yourselves. But nobody's like, oh, it's Valentine's Day or anything like that. Hello, Nima from New York City. We may all be moving to Korea soon when we can't afford eggs anymore. I've been seeing a lot of comments about egg prices. What's going on about eggs? Isn't your Valentine's Day in March? Isn't Valentine's Day the 14th of February? Are you working on your guest house project? Yes, I am in talks. I'm in talks. So, if you actually want to hear the progress about the guest house project, my trajectory and plan, and the future of DKDKTV, like a deep dive into it, and like what happened, you can go to my Patreon at patreon.com/koreanpizzaclub. $10, and you'll get access to exclusive podcasts, and I will be talking about those subjects. So go check it out. Oh, he's thinking about White Day in March. Yeah, we have like Valentine's in February and White Day in March. The gender roles are reversed. I think Valentine's is when women give chocolate to men, and it's vice versa on White Day. Bird flu. Oh. Yeah, there's been a massive bird flu in Korea a while ago. Birds got sick and had to be euthanized. Chicken prices are still not bad though. I guess you guys eat a lot of egg, that's why it's like a huge deal. What does 심하다 mean? I hear Koreans say it after a sentence. 씁니다? Do you mean 씁니다 or 심하다? I'm assuming you mean 뭐뭐 했습니다, like 씁니다. If you mean that, it's just like a polite form of ending the sentence. 했습니다, 있습니다, 갔습니다. We end sentences in 입니다, 씁니다, 니다, 했다, 다다다. David, you should show the chat. the 주변 사람들 다 연애하는데 난 칠가 아무도 신경 안 쓸게. It was so funny and looked like you. Yeah, I posted that on my Instagram. yesterday, but I don't know if I can find it. Yeah, I don't think I can find it on the internet. It was on my story on Instagram yesterday, so if you want to find funny stuff, oh, here it is. If you want to find funny stuff that I share, check out my Instagram. So, da 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 dun dun dun. Let me see. Bum, 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 bum. This is the meme I shared. So everyone else is in a relationship and dating, but I'm a chill guy, so I don't give a fuck. So the chill guy meme is super viral nowadays in Korea at the moment. I know it's super late, but like once something goes viral in Korea, it just goes super viral. So everyone's just like making these chill guy memes. And yeah, it's very funny. It's just very funny. Korean people just take it up one notch. Yeah, so wish David would read my funny comments. Let me go back and see. What were you talking about? I'm not seeing in this chat. And we have 246 people watching, only 99 likes, so please press that like button for me. Do me a favor, and it would be appreciated if you can send over support via PayPal or Super Chat. Anything is appreciated, or sign up to my Patreon for exclusive content. You're a chill girl, I'm a chill guy. Dun, 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 dun. Do you see the resemblance in the chill guy meme and me? If I just like put my hands in my pockets and just stand here. Yeah. But anyways, I finished my cereal, and let's see what we have here. Let us see what we have here. Ooh, interesting. I don't know what this is, but interesting. It's show and tell time, guys. Show and tell. Very interesting stuff we have over here. Let's see. So, guys, if you go to Piroso over here, this is my website where I sell unique Korean products, authentic Korean products you won't see anywhere else on the internet, on Amazon or anywhere else. Yeah. Jin uploaded some new products over the weekend over here. So if you go to new arrivals, we have some wonderful little plates and jewelry. So these are jewelry items from Brillery over here, and they are wonderful earrings. They are sparkle hoop earrings, and we have leather eyewear glass straps. So if you want to look hip, apparently a lot of Gen Z folks wear these kind of stuff nowadays with their gentle monsters or sunglasses. It looks like Gojo Satoru, in my opinion. But yeah, nowadays these little eyewear chains, they're trending. They used to be like grandma stuff, but nowadays a lot of young people are trying to like use them as accessories. So yeah, this is a local brand in Korea called Brillery, and they make jewelry and these accessories and chains and all that. So they're very interesting, and because I don't have my ears punched or anything, or nor do I have glasses, I can't show you in real life, but I do have them with me over here. Jin has kindly assorted all of them over here. So they come in like very little packages. So these are the chains you can attach to your glasses so they can be hanging on your neck. These are the earrings over here. Actually, let me try to put it on. The sunglasses are fire. Oh, do I look good? I've never had earrings on ever in my life, but yeah, looks pretty good, eh? So this is the earring over here. Pretty big size, but very unique, glittery. I would think I'm a more silver type of guy than gold, so let me see how silver goes on with me. Yeah, definitely more silver. Yeah. Actually, I think I would rock some silver earrings if I had my ears pierced. But look at these over here. If you want to check them out, if you want to purchase them, we sell them on Piroso over there. Yeah, it's a brand called Brillery, as I said, and we have silver metal straps for the eyewear chain glasses, the glass chains over here. And we have more authentic looking, more serious looking straps over here too. So they are all sold on Piroso over here. If you go to the website, you can purchase them. You can look at all the detailed information about it on the side of the web page. So please do check it out. Please do check out Piroso. And yes. And I don't know if the event is still going on. Oh, yes, technically it is still going on. So this is wrong. This is wrong. But it's still going on. So if you buy any of these items, like even the $10 one, you will get an automatic 15% discount on your whole purchase. So if you want to buy the earrings, if you want to buy the eyewear chains, I would recommend buying this $1 pin or this character animal pen or whatever you have in need in this item sheet, like this $10 sticker, and get that 15% discount. So for buying this $1 button pin, you will be able to get at least like a $4 to $10 discount on your other purchases. So that is a great deal, right? That is a great deal. Those are nice. Thank you. Thank you. So do check them out. Get your 15% off discount for the Lunar New Year event going on Piroso at piroso.net. Go check it out. The link is in the description box below. And as usual, we have the sponsor of our live stream, Shoutouts. It is an app, a wonderful app. You might want to check out if you want to go to free events, meet unique people, and have fun learning experiences about Korea, the Korean language, and everything. Go check out Shoutouts on App Store or Google Play Store. The best way to check them out is via Instagram. If you go to their official account, Shoutouts Official over here, it's an all-in-one community for international friends in Korea. Connect, play, learn in Korea over here. As I told you, every single live, you can go to language exchanges every Thursdays, Bukhansan hiking trails, hanging out with other people and going to like snowball parties, ski parks, making kimchi, going to ski resorts, going ice fishing, all that. Make your own reel over there, group class for foreigner Korean pairing. So maybe some couples might evolve from there. They have a lot of events, fun events going on with a lot of prizes happening. So yeah, if you want the latest updates about Shoutouts, this is the place to go. Shoutouts Official at Instagram, and they have their official website over here. So if you check out their website, you see your gateway to language learning. It's an innovative platform, and you can see the interface over here. Yeah, and you can see what kind of events are going on. What is this? Mad Korean class at Shinchon. Wow, okay, February 15th. So it's right after Valentine's Day. Go check it out. For non-Korean participants, check out the other post, okay? Yes, this one over here. Are you new to Korea? Want to make 20 friends in your first week? Well, you find the right place. This is a golden opportunity for you to make a lot of Korean friends and experience a wide range of Korean culture in a really fun and engaging setting. Every Saturday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., level beginner to intermediate in Shinchon, Studio Mipo. All foreigners are paired up with Korean partners who will provide assistance. After class, we all go out to have fun, dinner, karaoke, bars, and pubs. So it seems like massive fun. I would really, really recommend you to go check it out because I actually met a lot of new people and fun folks at Suhouse events. So please go check it out, and thank you for sponsoring the live stream again. Right in time. Thank you for the €5, Michael. I wonder, what does your daily routine look like? When do you usually wake up? When are you most productive? How do you stay motivated? Great question. Thank you for the question, Michael. I would say my daily routine is very irregular, but on average, because I have a job from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. every single day, I'm obligated to stay up until then. When I actually go to bed, it's like already 3 a.m. So if I get like a good 6 to 7 hours sleep, I usually wake up at like 10, 11-ish. So very different from a lot of other folks out there. I'm very grateful that I don't have to go through rush hour and the crazy hell trains of Seoul. But yeah, that's when I usually wake up, and then normally, ideally, I would go to the gym for an hour or two. But nowadays, I'm not able to do that because I have so much stuff. But after that, I normally just wash and take a shower and head to the studio, to my office over here, and I allocate 3 to 4 hours of work to Piroso, doing communication with clients, checking up with like the task we have to do, helping out with delivery and all the logistics, blah blah blah, other projects, government applications, and then afterwards I go into like editing or content planning for KPC, and then I have dinner. Usually I just have dinner all by myself in the studio desk, and I order food. It's just a restricted menu option of either tonkatsu or just kimbap, or oh my when I'm thinking of food, I'm salivating. But yeah, just like noodles in front of my office, things like that. I usually have an anime episode on, something like that, and afterwards I just keep on just working on whatever is left, and I intend to go home early, but normally I just keep working until like midnight. And yeah, it's just work, so my life isn't that fun, honestly. I guess everyone's life isn't that dynamic and fun, so I have no complaints about it. At least the line of work I'm doing, it enables me to have one-off fun experiences when I go to events like parties. Yeah, I have a lot of like exterior meetings. I have a meeting with Needy. She's a friend I met the other day, and she's also an entrepreneur, and she's working with Tyler. He's like a famous American media personality in Korea, and they made like a snack called Hangul Gwaja. It's like a Korean snack in the shape of Korean alphabets, Hangul. So I was very intrigued with that, and I offered her a business meeting. So we're gonna have a meeting this week. So normally, like my days like that, when I have like offline meetings, I go to other places. Other than that, it's just like work. And in the weekend, I try to just chill. Normally, just tennis with my friends. After that, sauna, chicken, beer, maybe. It's the best day of my whole week. Since I don't have a girlfriend or anything, no dates, unfortunately. But I do like to watch movies or just go on culture strolls at the museum by myself, or seldomly. So when I do get the chance, so yeah, I think that's my life in a nutshell. So a lot of people think it's super fancy or anything, but nah, unfortunately not. But thank you for the question. How are we doing on the bingo card? I missed the first half hour. I know Piroso and Suhouse are checked off. Yes, so shall we talk about crypto? Crypto is dumping super hard right now, so I suggest you, maybe if you have extra money lying around, a small portion of your allowance money, maybe go a little bit in on Bitcoin. This is not financial advice. This is just my stupid self telling what I should do. Yes. Okay, checked another box. What else is in the box? Did I talk about the 4B King? When do you rest? I do not rest. Yes, I have hypnotized myself in thinking I don't need rest when my body is healthy. I mean, that's entirely wrong in a very nutrition and health perspective. But in terms of working hours and stuff, I try to think that I can get all the rest I want after my 40s once I've become a millionaire and live in the Bahamas or Bali or remote, traveling Paris and at a cafe in the morning and writing my sci-fi novel and just doing live streams on the side for extra money. And yeah, that's my dream. So I'm like, let me hustle now and sacrifice my life now and get a nice 40s and beyond. Yeah. What's my current anime watch? Nowadays, I'm watching Solo Leveling. It's not anime, it's manhwa, but Solo Leveling is on Netflix. It's animated, so I'm enjoying that. And I'm watching this stupid anime called Sakamoto Days. That's on Netflix as well. But the only reason I'm watching it is because it's the only option available. Before that, I was watching Dandadan. But yeah, I'm just a simple person. I just watch whatever's spoon-fed towards me. Usually the very super popular ones. David, don't be discouraged. Your mom will be very proud of you one day when she sees how successful you've become. Everything takes time to just follow your heart. Don't despair and keep your head high. Actually, my mom today was waving her phone at me saying, "Do you want to do a sogeting with my friend's daughter?" And she's graduated like a medicine school. And I was like, no, because even if I were to want a relationship and was interested in the blind date, I do not want any kind of connection with my mom and her friend's family, a daughter. Yeah, it's just very awkward, and you just know for a fact that if anything were to happen, then it would go straight into your mom's ears, and that is like the most dreadful situation ever. So I was like, no. And she was like, she was ignoring what I'm saying, and she was like, she's kind of she's feeling very anxious nowadays because I'm getting older and I'm not. She thinks I'm probably gay or I'm not interested in girls or anything, but she's getting pretty anxious and she's trying to matchmake herself. But yeah, I'm refusing all of that, and she just ignored what I said, and she said, like, just give me a picture or whatever. I'll send over your YouTube channel or anything. And my mom usually doesn't even recognize my YouTube channel. She doesn't even watch my videos. She intentionally doesn't watch my videos because she doesn't like what I'm doing. But today she was like, just typed like DKDKTV, and she saw the first video popped up for some reason was this weird ass video where Danny and I was at a Blackpink pop-up store and we were shooting a money machine with like pink dollar bills coming out, and I was laughing, and she was like, you know what, let me just go back and not watch your videos again. She was like, I think it's not a great idea to send your videos to a blind date. So yeah, that was the end of the conversation. Hope you allow yourself some time for rest and breaks too. Yeah, I do. I had a pretty good rest over the weekend this week. It was a pretty fun weekend. I'll get into that. Sounds like a steady grind and hustle. Hello, Lauren. Long time no see. Great to see you in the chat. I have some news about DKDKTV, by the way. I need another redo trip in South Korea. Would have loved to have met up with the other visitors under the Sioux House experience. Was so excited to try South Korean food, but my kid only wanted McDonald's. Yeah, it's hard when you have kids, right? I remember myself when I was traveling with my mom too, like to Europe and all that. She was like, I remember her teaching me about like the three wonders of like fine dining or gourmet food or whatever. It's shark's fin and foie gras. That's like geese. What do you call it? Liver. And the last one is caviar, right? And then there's truffle. Wait, shark's fin is not? Is it caviar or truffle? Anyways, it's one of them. But yeah, I was going around like a whole tour in France with my mom, and they gave us like all that foie gras and snail and all that, and quite honestly, it doesn't really look appetizing just visually. So when I was a kid, I was just like, I don't want this, and I just shoved the plate over it. I was like, I want McDonald's, I want hamburger, I want pizza. So I know what you're I know what you're talking about. First hand experience, yeah. Is Anna gone? No, she's around. She's very busy nowadays. I heard she's doubling down on TikTok more than YouTube. Need Karina checked off. Oh yes, definitely. Shall we go and watch a Karina live cam? Let's see. Karina live cam of the day. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, this is the Karina live cam of the day. Wow, yes. That's great. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, wow. Okay. Checked off that one, right? Bingo. Wow, I'm so behind on the chat. You met your husband on a blind date? That's great. I heard blind date culture isn't that big in the Western culture. Everyone's timeline is unique to them. Don't feel pressured. Yeah, nowadays I'm feeling quite pressured because over the weekend I actually went to one of those wedding invitation gatherings too. Do you have any time for dating? Quite honestly, I don't in my own standards because like if I'm gonna date, I'm gonna date. That means I'm gonna actually commit and be serious about like dating, and I want to be the best version of myself to the other. But right now, objectively speaking, I just don't have that much time, so that's probably why I'm reluctant about getting into a relationship. But that's why, ironically, my ideal type nowadays is a busy woman that has inspiration, aspiration, and ambition for her own business and her own work, and she's even busier than me, and she doesn't really obsess over communication, frequency, and little things. Yeah, so I don't know. Are there any women out there like that? You don't need a girlfriend, David? You want me to die alone? Okay, I'll just die alone, because I'm a chill Korean guy. Typical for that to be the first video to pop up. Yeah, the money sprayer, right? You're going to Korea in April. Welcome. That's a wonderful time to visit with all the cherry blossoms. Oh my god, what's the news? I'm gonna leave you in suspense for a while. At least the food was different at this South Korean McDonald's, right? Yeah, we have our own localized menu. So even if you go to McDonald's in different places of the world, just try to get like different menus and like localized menus, and that should be like a cultural experience of its own, right? At least. Yeah, I'm just wiping my keyboard right now because I just smell this weird smell from somewhere. I can't pinpoint where it's coming from. It's not my desk. I don't know where it's coming from. Shark's fin is illegal in the U.S. due to poaching. Ooh. Espa is now in the U.S.? Whoa. You guys are in for a treat. We've lost him. Now I'm here again. Yes, we made a commercial for Yopoki. We did. And that's not something I'm super proud of. Danny was the creative director for it. I just followed his lead. There are a lot of things you don't need to actually see on the internet. You're going to ESPA on the 15th in Chicago? Wow, I'm so jealous. I've never even seen ESPA in life. In real life. Dang. Oh, yeah. I'm so behind the chat. Met my husband through mutual friends. That's like the original course, right? Normal course. Fair play. Show us some Jungkook. Okay, since you gave me $20, thank you so much for the 20. I can't refuse this. This is like a non, you know, I need to deliver. Jungkook live cam, 직캠. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, this one has 10 million views. Ooh, ooh, standing next to you. Ooh, oh, oh, what's going on over here? Okay, I can see why this is 10 million views. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, he slowly puts down the mic. Oh yeah, 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 yes. I saw him doing this in like Times Square and something. Oh my God, those pants are tight. Oh, okay. Oh, if I had an eye tracker on me right now, I would totally be very guilty. Yes, of only looking at one spot. Okay. Okay. Ooh, okay. Ooh, that's great. But I don't want to get copy striked. Last time I got copy striked for showing like a stupid clip of I forgot even what, but I cut it out from the stream eventually. So the recorded version of it might have resulted in like a very big a gap. But anyways, thank you so much for the 20 Dolly baby. I hope you loved that session. He has talked about it, just never used the word. Show us our husband. I did. Your hair is so shiny. What shampoo do I use? I just use the shampoo whatever my mom orders for me from eMart or Home Shopping. Yeah, I always fight. You know, it's not like I'm a mama boy or something. She cares for me so much, and her hobby is home shopping. So she always just. I think my mom has like mild ADHD because she never is able to focus on a single show on TV. She watches TV a lot, but she just flicks through drama channels and home shopping channels. So yeah, whenever she sees anything like Carby or shampoo or like a padded jacket or like a pair of Skechers or whatever on home shopping, she's like, oh, I think David might need that. And oh, I think, you know, my grandma will like that. She orders it and sends it to our house, and I end up having like a bunch of shampoo that I didn't even order. So like I never even get to choose my own shampoo because she's always like, oh, I think like this shampoo is supposed to be good for your hair loss or whatever. Like, yeah, so yeah, I don't even know which brand I use, but apparently it's a shampoo that's good for hair loss. You should apply for Singles Inferno and show my beer belly. Read my super chat. I did, yes. Are you burning your coat again? No, I'm not burning. Oh, 뜨거. Oh, 뜨거. No, I'm not burning my coat again. But thanks, you got me burnt. Oh my god, everyone going crazy in the chat. That's my man. Okay, I should play more. You know what? Let me just play live cams during the stream and do nothing. I think that would be better for interaction. Who is considered the it boy in Korea? I think it would be Chaonu. Yeah, just easy answer. 안녕하세요, 진정해 한국형. Calm down. Yeah, they're returning. They're returning in June, right? I've heard the news. When are you moving? I decided not to move. Maybe you haven't heard the news, but I'm just going to be living at my current house for another year. I'm pretty blessed to have that opportunity because it's quite honestly a big house and a nice one too. Never thought of that opportunity, but yeah, that's how it's going. Yes. Oh, I've neglected TikTok so much. I didn't even notice it was there. But Brenda has been just spamming me with hearts. Thank you so much. Thank you, Brenda. Over here on TikTok. There are like 3 people watching on TikTok. Yeah. 132 days to go. Are you going to see J-Hope in Seoul, David? Probably not. Uh, as much as I love J-Hope, like, um, I just don't have the time and money. Can you afford to live there if your grandma is moving? Yeah, because my house currently is in Chonse, so it's like down payment. I don't have to pay anything extra. And the reason the landlord is the house owner is letting us do it is because the house price the price of the actual price of the apartment has gone down a little bit. So technically the Chonse price needs to go down as well, but we agreed to just maintain it as it is. Thus, the owner would be getting more interest from the down payment. Uh, and the owner actually asked us, like, it's going to cost you, extra fees to move, and the real estate prices and registration prices and tax and whatever. So considering that, why don't you just live here for another year? And we did the math. We lose like a couple $300-$400 in total annually, but yeah, I think considering the hassle of moving and all that, that's just minimal. Yeah. Phew, back from walking the dogs. Hope it was a nice walk. Uh-huh. Everyone's just so happy and excited for the J-Hope concert upcoming. And hello, JJ. Welcome to the chat. Welcome, welcome. Hello. So, my weekend was pretty fun because I did a lot of things this weekend. It just passed by. It flew by so fast. I don't even remember what I did because it was like super fast. Um, yeah, I met a lot of people, a lot of my friends. Just yesterday, I took another visit to my grandpa in the morning with my parents. My dad finally went down to Busan again. After that, I helped my friend out, Sangwoo, my past editor, move into his house. Like he has back pain, his bad. Yeah, he has a bad back. So he can't move like extremely heavy stuff. So he was moving his washing machine and dryer into his house. He bought it off from the secondhand market, and he needed help. I almost lost my back that day, but yeah, I guess that those squats came in to help. Um, and after that, I had a little bit of a meal with him. We went to shabu shabu. After that, headed straight towards Gangnam and met a good hyung of mine. He used to own like 200 Airbnbs, and he's expanded his business to Vietnam right now. He's going into the TikTok business as well. He has like a massage parlor and a hotel chain, a hotel, like what do you call it? A bunch of rooms in a particular hotel in Vietnam. And I was just so inspired by him working remote. Like he has his own like real time CCTV footage of like his massage parlor and the other businesses all over the world, and like his whole Airbnb schedule on the app. Like that's crazy. But like the thing is, like he was getting married, so my friend and I yeah, met him, and then we got like the marriage invitations, which is in the end of March. So I'm definitely gonna be going. He bought us some good stuff, so I'll definitely have to pay over $150 or something at his wedding. He bought us like great whiskey, bourbon, drinks, rounds of drinks, sake. I got super wasted. I had a fun time out in Gangnam. My friend recently broke up with his girlfriend, so we just hung out. We had a fun time. We had some great interactions with random people. Played some darts, all that. And by the time I was home, I was super drunk, and I almost slept on the floor of my bathroom because I was holding the the toilet because I wanted to throw up, but a part of me didn't want to throw up so bad, so I was just struggling, playing tug of war. Like, oh, I want to throw up. Oh no, I don't want to throw up. Oh, I want to throw up. Oh no, and I was like, oh no, no, and yeah, I just decided to stay on the cold. I don't know why, but the stone cold bottom, the floor of my bathroom felt more comfortable than my hot and warm blankets. Like every time I crawled into my bed again, it felt uncomfortable for my stomach and this part. So I went back to the toilet and I was like, and then I went back and like, and that went on for like I think 2 or 3 hours, and then I went to sleep again, and I'm totally fine now. I don't have any hangover because it was just some good alcohol. Usually when you have good booze, you don't have hangover or any bad feelings. But when you have like soju, Korean beer, and all that shitty stuff, mixers and makgeolli, then the next day your head is like breaking apart. You definitely throw up, super bad hangover. But yeah, it was a long night yesterday. A long night for sure. Yeah. Hey, Carly CC, first time catching live, welcome. If you haven't subscribed yet, you might have noticed this is the only subscriber chat, so please do subscribe. Glad you enjoyed yourself. Yes, I did. Many commercials today. Oh, that's out of my control, so please excuse me. Yeah. I would advise you to always put this live stream on 2x speed, because if you get a commercial and you're like lagging, then it will compensate for the lost time, and it's just going to catch up in 2x speed, and in real time it's just going to go back and flip to 1x. Yeah. Okay, I've been yapping around for an hour. Today, I don't know why. The time's going slow. This is indeed a very chill life. Yeah, everybody's just talking amongst themselves, so I guess not a lot of interaction to be made. Or maybe I'm just looking at the wrong chat. Anna Banana, hello from New York. Hello. What David needs is a tequila. If I had another round of tequila, another shot of tequila, maybe I might have thrown up. Have you ever been at SM Town? If you mean the building and the space, yes. If you mean the concert, no. Yap some more. Is President Yoon coming back? I don't know. I think it's like a 30 to 70% now. Like 70 to for impeachment, 30 maybe he's coming back. But not so sure. Not so sure. Washing the car while I listen. Can you even listen while you're washing your car? Isn't washing cars a very loud process? No new manga recently. It's just good old One Piece and that's it. When's the Coldplay concert? In April, in 2 months. So yeah, I don't know who I'm gonna go with still. Let's see. Oh, Becky, hello. David, Kel and I got our hoodies and love them. Also tell Jin I love the newsletter. Thank you so much. And Jin says that you are able to leave a review on the site without a picture. All you have to do is just skip the picture phase and just press the review thing. So if you could do that, that would be great. If you're confident on social media, just tag us, Piroso or myself, and I will put you guys on the Hall of Fame for like the review section. We're making like highlights of people who are actually like wearing them and putting it up on social media. So yeah. Oh, you have your AirPods on while washing the car. Oh, okay, that's smart. That's smart. Noise canceling, I would assume. Oh, my front hair is just bothering me way too much. Let me just put on my cap. I honestly hate my front hair. Not the aesthetic of it, but the it just bothers me so much. Yeah. I always like to have a nice hat when I have my front hair. Perfect, I'll do that after live. Thank you for asking Jin about it. I appreciate it. No problem. Thank you. Thank you. Needs a date or take a buddy. I know. Very expensive tickets. But hypothetically, let's assume. So the tickets were, I forgot, but I think like $150 each. So I spent like $300 on the tickets, not even knowing that I would have a partner to go with. I was just very confident that, yeah, you know, I can pull someone until that. And yeah, I bought the $300 tickets for the 2 tickets. But hypothetically, if I were to even get a partner or into a relationship by that time, and I see the prices double on the market, I'm just gonna pretend that I don't even have the tickets and just sell it, because I'm just that kind of guy. I'm a chill guy. Dun, 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 dun. Coldplay concert or what? If there's $300 flying in my face for free, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Like, you know how I'm wearing a Mr. Beast hoodie over here? I always do not understand these people that go on Mr. Beast videos and refuse, like, I'm gonna give you $1,000 right now if you just agree to step down and exit from the game and all that. Give it or take it or leave it or whatever, those kind of situations. And people just, they're competing with thousands and hundreds of people, and they're not taking that $1,000 or $10,000 or something. I just don't understand. Like, you have a 999 out of 1 chance, no, 1,000 out of 1 chance to win the grand prize, and you're not taking that $10,000 that he's throwing away right now. Like I would be out there right off. You know, most of the people don't even win anything at the end. So if there's like a chance of like winning $10,000, I'm out of there. Yeah. Your hoodie's on its way. Can't wait to get it. We'll definitely post a review. Great. Thank you so much. Jin probably will make an appearance at the Coldplay concert. Hopefully. But they say the special guest was twice for some reason. Any tips on how to communicate with people? I'm an introvert. How to be a good yapper? Start a live stream. Start a live stream. It forces you to talk on for hours and hours. Just go on Twitch. Just go on YouTube. Go on Instagram or TikTok, wherever the algorithm sends you, and yeah, just go on yap, yap. David, I think you should sell one and go enjoy by yourself. Have you ever thought of going blonde? I wanted to, but my very conservative family has always stopped me from doing it. No, David, don't sell them. Bad David. They are so good live. Yeah, that. I mean, Coldplay has been one of my favorite artists. So I really want to go see them, and I'm not a person that spends money on entertainment that much, especially for concerts. But Coldplay was something I couldn't miss out on, and that's why I just bought it. But if I can double it, if I can double it, or maybe even triple it, if hypothetically if I can sell my $300 tickets at like 600 or above, that temptation is pretty strong. Yeah. Coldplay in India was fire. The whole audience sang My Universe. You hope Jin is the guest in Korea? Hopefully. David, is your Jin as handsome as Seokjin? I need to know. No comment. A lot of askings about DKDKTV and DK News. You need to go. You just might meet the girl of your dreams there. Let's see. We saw your Jin before. Yeah, I think a lot of you have seen my Jin before. He's just an average Korean guy. Oh, this is... Oh, I can hear my voice too loud, too clear. Like this now. I put it on because I thought it would be a little warmer, which it is, but my voice sounds too loud. Karina opening for Coldplay? I don't think so. No. Wait, what about the potential thumbs up if it's going well, thumbs down if it's still sketchy? About what? About what? Okay, now here's a great question. If you're comfortable with sharing, what is one thing you've learned working for one of the most viewed YouTube channels in the world? This is one thing I've learned, definitely. How do I package it? it's I guess it's something in general, but it's just like have that mentality that the sky is the limit. Just don't limit yourself. Just don't think, oh, my niche or my category or my ability or my cap is somewhere. This is the ceiling. This is how big how far I can go. But there's always a next. And if you're ambitious enough and if you're enthusiastic enough, there's no one to stop you. And I think that's a very hard mentality to have, honestly. And it's a very admirable one to have as well. I try to be that kind of person too, but it's just very hard. Yeah. 보통 몇 시에 자요? How in average, on average, when do you go to sleep? Like 4. Do you think once BTS gets back together, do you think they will go on the Tonight shows? Probably when they do comebacks and stuff, world tours, right? The girl who you are talking to, but she watches these live, so you can't really speak about it. Ah, you were talking about that. I thought you were talking about DKDKTV. Aha. Hmm. Hmm. You know what? I'll talk about that on Patreon. Let me add that to my Patreon exclusive podcast topic list. Thanks for the topic. Yeah. Oops. Smart move. Yeah, it's a smart. I made my ultimate chess move over there because it's it's sensitive information that I don't want to put out into the world without a paywall. So yeah, if you want that news, go check out Patreon. Lauren, thanks for tuning in. Do you live to eat or eat to live? It goes both ways. Yeah. Would love to see more IG lives of you sharing normal life in Korea. Well, you're in for a treat soon. Dolly Baby has Patreon, so maybe you can DM her later when I release that episode. Running to join your Patreon. I'm invested in this. It worked. It worked. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Thanks, JJ, for the great idea. Oh, yeah, but I was about to tell you something. I forgot, though. What was it? Y'all are so fun to talk to. Yeah, we have the best fam on YouTube, honestly. We need a group chat. Well, you guys can always join the Discord chat. It's always there, but nobody's actually that talkative in the chat. So check out our Discord chat in the description box below. Yeah. Oh, I was about to talk about something, but I forgot. It just slipped my mind. What was it? Something interesting I could share. Huh. Do you discuss your true opinions in Patreon streams, or is it more this ubiquitous group think that's infected many in this chat? Wow, okay. Yeah, I think I'm a little bit more true over there, and I wouldn't say it's like my true opinions, but it's more of like personal and private thoughts and life updates and all that. What other genres and artists do you listen to besides K-pop and Coldplay? J-rock and just pop, I guess. I like EDM when I'm driving or working out. I like rock in general too. Yeah. Wait, no fighting in the chat. What's happening? Let's watch more Karina videos. I love to. I love to. Last time we ended with cheerleader live cams. That was great. Projecta, hello. Hey David, just joined. What's the topic? Need to join Patreon now. The topic is, I was asked about my progress with that potential person I have been in contact with. And I said it's maybe too much of a private thing to release on in a public live stream, so let me put it on Patreon. Who is the most popular Japanese musician in South Korea? Right now, I think it's YOASOBI. What's the news regarding North Korea right now? Nothing going on that much. They're just being North Korea. That's it. David, I still want to know how you think about Korea's perception of foreigners has changed in recent years. Korea has definitely opened up a lot. A lot of people aren't really scared of foreigners anymore. They're not really like surprised of the presence of foreigners anymore because we just see so many foreigners walking in Seoul and in our cities nowadays compared to the past. So back then it was just like if you see anybody with different skin color or different, whatever, you would just stand out so much and people would stare at you. That still happens among like old people or on the subway or whatever. But I would say in general, nobody really just cares that much nowadays. Yeah. And more international couples are emerging in Korea as well. So that's one good change. Excellence is in the chat. Hello. I was early. Yes, I was. Oh no, Muju Art is going? I have to go? Okay, so since we are at the 1.5 hour mark, let me talk a little bit about DKDKTV and yeah, wrap up the stream after that. Maybe if I have more questions, then I can extend, but seems to be a slow chat today, so let me spill the tea about the DKDK news. So I'm gonna go more in detail about this on my Patreon podcast about like what discussions we had, what thoughts and opinions and retrospects and all of that we had in detail. But bottom line, what I can share here on this live stream is that Danny and I had a very, very thorough sit down and talk and meeting for over like 4 hours. We got a proper meeting room and all that. Jin was at the site too. So there's a little bit more in detail I can talk about the Jin side of the things on the Patreon podcast as well. But anyways, all in all, it was a very, very constructive meeting. Everything went well. Danny and I had a consensus. So I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to ruin anything. But I will just say that you guys are in for a treat. You guys are in for a lot of treats. And that will be from as early as this week. So expect that coming soon. Expect that. If you're an OG DKDKTV watcher, we'll make you happy. You'll be satisfied. So yeah, that's basically what I can share at this moment. All the other tea and details about how we thought of each other, like the beef, the conflicts, the drama, our own thoughts, why we wanted to separate, all that is going to be in my exclusive podcast. So Patreon. Go check out Patreon if you want the tea. Yay, quack quack. Yeah, so the ship is ready to sail, and we don't know if it's going to be sustainable or not. But I'll share all the details in the exclusive podcast. But we both have our own personal situations and conditions, so the important thing and the amount of information I can share at this moment is that the ship is warming up to sail. Yes. How long is the podcast? I don't know. I haven't recorded it yet. So it's normally like around 50 minutes or something, but I think nowadays, because I have restricted time, I'm going to shorten it to 30 minutes. I've checked the analytics and people only listen to it for like 30-40 minutes anyway, so yeah. Yeah, I honestly think it should be behind a paywall because it's a very, very sensitive issue for us as well. So yeah, people who are just dedicated, and I just don't want to create any kind of misunderstanding on the internet. So usually people who are devoted enough to go beyond a paywall, they're mostly very understanding and positive towards us. But once I put this out all on stream and on public, there will be people saying, oh, you see, those two failures fought over this and that, and that's why they broke up at the end. I told ya, they're like massive, big, jobless YouTubers and all that. So I'm not up for that. I'm going to be talking about what happened in those 2 years, what happened to us separately, individually in those 2 years, what led to the actual destruction of the channel, our relationship, what brought us together, and all that. So yeah, I don't know, like once I put this out on Patreon, I might convince Danny to be on KPC as well, if he is down. Like I I definitely need to ask. You know, I have to ask him first, but if he's down, he could be on a podcast episode and we could talk about it someday. Yeah. The streets are not ready for DKDKTV's return. I think once you guys know what went wrong and what needed to change for the two of you to work together again, it's worth to give it a try. Let's see. Jobless YouTubers, you guys work so hard. I could never do what you do. Thank you, Jessica. But sadly, the world doesn't all share your views, and a lot of people always say, "Get yourself some real jobs." Clowns. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. So. No juice box today? David upgraded? Well, this is sort of juice. Yeah, I'm kind of getting hungry. Oh my gosh. Why am I always hungry 24/7? Yeah, but don't spread the news. This is exclusive perks for you guys. Um, yeah, I'm just feeding with you. I'm feeding you the good news as a treat for my regulars and loyal subscribers. Um, yeah. So, anyways, mm, yeah. So I don't know why. I'm getting so hungry right now. Damn, I would like a ramen or something. Oh my gosh, why am I so hungry? Oh, it's like I'm going crazy. Why am I such a earthly human being? I can't reject my cravings, my desires. It's a great thing to always feel hungry. Is it though? It really sucks when I don't have an appetite. Yeah, I mean, I've heard that from my grandma, but I've never felt that in my life before. My gosh, I would love I would love a big, fat, juicy hamburger right now, a cheeseburger with cheese sizzling and oozing all down on the patty, and the patty just and oh, I need to get myself a cheeseburger tomorrow. Any news on the Guinness World Records? I'm still up. I'm still up for the interview. It's gonna come up in like a week, so I'll let you guys know. Hungry at 2 a.m. I know, right? What's wrong with me? What's wrong? I'm 180. My body might need more calories and you burn a lot. Maybe. I made your day? Really? What did I do? You're having spring rolls? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now I want some Vietnamese pho. Oh. What bullying? What's happening in the chat? Guys, I don't know what's going on, but like just if something is not something is not productive or it's not worth entertaining, then just ignore. That's like the best way. Yeah. Listen to your body. If you're hungry, eat something. Don't go to bed hungry. Nah, I think I should restrain from eating something at 2:30 a.m. and I'm gonna go sleep in like an hour. Yeah. Oh, I got a job proposition from Guinness World Records, and for me to become one of those judges for Korea. So I'm gonna be like a presenter or an MC for Guinness World Records, potentially if I get the job. And the interview's in like a week, so who knows? I don't know. For that kind of job, I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of competition or not, but hopefully not. And I feel like it's gonna be a very fun job that not a lot of people get the opportunity to actually get, and I'm very happy that my career and reputation in some way acted positively for this position. So fingers crossed. I don't know. If I don't get it, I don't get it. I'm very satisfied with the freelance job I'm doing right now as well, because it's a pretty big line in my career. Yeah, let me actually teach you about a Korean phrase, a very local Korean phrase that's used in the business sector that nobody teaches you on Instagram from those Korean instructors. Protein helps you not feel hungry. I love to eat tofu. I love tofu. I love soft tofu stew. So maybe I should get some tofu snacks or something. You've been bodybuilding for a few months and I've been eating like crazy because my body is burning calories so fast. Yeah, that's the problem with swimming. You know, they say swimming is the best sport out there because it burns so many calories and it builds muscle around your whole body. And it doesn't even hurt your limbs. But the biggest downside of swimming is that you feel so exhausted afterwards. Your body is just craving for that calorie, that excess calorie, and people just end up eating even more. Did you talk about Singapore? Not yet. Okay, I think I have two more things I can talk about before I end the stream, and you just reminded me of one. Singapore and the upcoming podcast. Yeah, I have a favor to ask of you guys. Okay. Good luck with GWR, DKDKTV, and all your ventures. Thank you so much. Hopefully I'll get it, right? Yes, thank you. That would be a great experience. Guinness, oh my god. I know. I asked last time, and apparently a lot of people still know about it, but yeah, I don't know about its reputation nowadays. But still, it's a very reputable organization. I feel like it's a very rare opportunity in general. So yeah. Oh, the DKDK news made your day. That's great. DKDKTV 2.0 정말 기대해요. Wow, did you take a sneak peek on our Google Docs? Because that's the title of our Google Docs sheet. Singapore King is in the chat? Ryan is in the chat? I don't see him today. Is he in the chat? Oh, there he is. Did someone say Singapore? Okay, there's Ryan. Okay, before I go on, I promised to tell you a Korean expression. So, this is an expression you'll only hear in like very, very local Korean business or politics scenes. But it's called 광팔다. And 광 광 means light. It's the Chinese character for light. And 팔다 means sell. So it's a Korean expression that means you're selling light. What does that mean? Actually, 광 could mean light, but it could actually mean like in a verbal motion of like shining something. Like you're shining your car or shining a vase or, you know, that kind of feel. But so you're selling a shine or selling a light. And it means in business terms, you're using your rep or your line, a line in your career, and it's flashy. So you can utilize it as like a card or a negotiation tool or to appeal yourself or to attract somebody else. It's used in like multiples of these kind of situations. You could, use it in a business deal. So, I'm working for this organization. It's like a huge organization. I'm working for the Guinness World Records. I'm actually the judge of Korea. I'm the manager of Korea for Guinness World Records. I have a YouTube channel called DKDKTV, and it has 800K subs, and we made a 1 million average view count dating show called Ramen and Chill, and all that. So you're trying to like shine yourself, sell yourself to the other person, whether it could be a girl or like a business or a job interview or something. And it's an expression that's used there, but it's kind of a slang expression. So yeah, a lot of people I know, a lot of people in Korea, the reason I'm telling you about this expression is because a lot of people in Korea are just masters of this skill. So there's a little bit of a negative connotation in this phrase, because it's like inflating yourself. It is a fact that you have that title, but that title isn't really such a valuable thing, or like it doesn't make you like super special or anything, but you're making it seem as if that title is like you're like this super important person. So it's like LinkedIn language, you know what I'm saying, right? So it's like I don't know how to explain this, but yeah, like what I just want to say is like I've been to so many business meetings in Korea, and for example, this would be a great case. I went to a business meeting with this content creation company, and apparently they didn't know I had like a channel that's called DKDKTV, and it's been 800K or something like that. So it's a pretty big channel, and I feel like it's a good rep for myself. But the other side, they only saw my KPC channel, and it's like at 50K right now. And apparently they have like a 100K subscriber channel, and it's like well produced and all that. But they're being all flashy and all like super braggy and super like egotistic about like like we've run this channel and it has 100K and we could elevate you to our level, and we've worked with these clients before, and these headlines, we have this news headline over there, we've had this article published about us, and we're using this to get government funds here. And I'm listening to that, and I might be arrogant too, but I'm like, that's really cool. But inside I'm like, been there, done that. Yes, I've already been there. That's very good to hear. But a lot of people just fake their way into like the business sectors with these titles in Korea. They just really like inflate what they actually do with these flashy titles. And whenever I see that fake behavior, I'm just so tired of it. Yeah. So that's what 광팔다 means. And it can be used in a negative way. It's like, oh, he's just exploiting his title and career too much. But in a positive way, it could be used as like, oh, that title could actually be used in a great marketing a strategic marketing tactic for your level up or yourself. So yeah, it has multiple meanings, but it's a very interesting expression. Anyways, that's a pretty complicated expression over there. I just wanted to share because I've seen so many fakers out there. So I've gotten an assessment from a good hyung I know that's in SBA. He's the manager over there, and he's pretty high up. And he introduces me to a lot of business owners here and there because he's very confident to introduce me because I got like integrity. I really just do my best for my clients. I always try to provide my best, and I have responsibility. But whenever I go to these meetings with him, he does all the explanation for me, like he introducing for me. So he's like, he has this channel, he's the Korean manager of this YouTube channel, and he does this, he does like professor jobs, like, he does like an online business that curates all that, blah 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 blah. He does all the kwangpargi, the thing for me. And he always tells me in private, like, David, I really admire you and I respect you, and this is partially the reason why I introduce you to my other clients, but you're just way too humble. He's like, in order to survive in the Korean business scene, you need to be a master of kwangpargi. You need to be a master of marketing yourself and polishing yourself, overselling yourself, and just like, seem like 10 times of what you actually are. And he says, like, if I had your titles right now, I would be using that title and faking my way into getting into like, very, very lucrative business deals. And he knows people that are half of my abilities that use the slightest titles, they've gotten a viral hit of 10 million views on their YouTube channel, and that's like the biggest achievement they've got, but they just use that single title to just climb up, and fake it till they make it. So, I mean, good for them. And my hyung also said, like, that's how it works in the startup scene. You need to really inflate, you need to really kwangpargi, and then get those investors in, get that money, and build from there. And that's how it works. And I honestly feel like professionally you should adapt that ability of, like, marketing yourself. But that's just not who I am. I've always found it super hard in those aspects. And it's an interesting thing that happens over here. But yeah, that's just the scene. And I'm just not that person. So maybe I need a salesman for myself. But yep. You like that expression? LinkedInese. That is a very great way to express it, actually. Yes. David, chin up. Oh, you have a good hyung. Yeah, he likes to help me out a lot. Come on, guys, please give your support for our friend David. And give your like. Yes, please. Thank you. Bye, Julia. Great to have you in the chat. Would you feel better about shining your light if you saw yourself as representative in whichever space you're in? Yeah, if I was the actual like CEO or representative or anything, like, I would be milking that shit out. But it's like let's assume I become like the Korean judge for Guinness World Records. Honestly though, like, it's just a freelance job. It's just a position. It's a part-time job that I get paid from the Guinness World Records. So that's at the core what it is. But I know a lot of people who if they were to actually get that job, they would go out in the field and be saying, like, I got all these strings from Guinness World Records, like, I'm like making judgments for all these world records happening over here. I once was contacted by, let's just assume, like, Mr. Beast. He has a bunch of Guinness World Records while they're mildly even not even, connected to that sector of the company, and they would be just like talking all this bullshit and inflating their careers with just that one title, and impress the other side, and that side's like, wow, you're such an important person, and then they try to like get something out of that. And when I see that, like, I see through every single person, but like a very naive person, and like that's new to the creator economy, or like, that's new to the scene, or doesn't know anything, or there are naive rich people that have a lot of money to throw out, right? These people are going for those folks. So they're like, yo, like, I have this YouTube channel, and right now DKDKTV is dormant, so like I'm not confident that it will get a lot of views. But if some people out there, they had my channel, they would go out marketing themselves to like all these government agencies, all these companies, saying like, I have 800k subscribers, I did these kind of series, like, blah 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 blah, and they get that 2,000, 3,000, one $10,000 deal. Just get it, put up a video, it gets like 1,000 views, and then don't even look back. I mean, that's horrible. That's horrible itself. But some people just, buy views, fake it, and then, give it to the client and say like, see, we got this much views. Give me more money. Give me more jobs. And that's just how it works. And when I see that, it's just very gross. But yeah, that's how the world works. DKDKTV is the next bingo card. Yes. You need to be your own PR. I know. I mean, I guess that is one of my weaknesses. I guess I haven't done a lot of self-PR or self-branding. A lot of people point out like this age and era is an era of self-branding. So whenever I see a lot of like, micro influencers, let's say, I'm not trying to like look down upon them or anything, but whenever I see them on like, especially Instagram threads, I don't know why, but that's a feature of that platform in general. These people, they're speaking as if they're like Mr. Beast. When yeah, they got like 10k views on a short recently, and they put that up, and they're like, I recently had a realization on how the YouTube algorithm works with this, shorts recently, and I'm about to reveal all this secret sauce to everyone in the world. So if you're interested, give me a DM, and I'm gonna make this, marketing company, and I can market your brand and elevate it to my level, and blah 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 blah. When I see that, it's just like, wow. Like, my first question is, do people actually fall for that? And second, do these people, where is the confidence coming from? And that's just very, very bizarre, in my opinion. Yeah. David, how will people know if you don't tell them? You have to sell yourself, discuss your features, and present them with the benefits. I do the bare minimum, and I let people discover me, and that's how I get jobs, and that's how I get business meetings. And as I said, like, I'm just who I am, and I do my job well, so that my reputation exceeds my presence. I know that, of course, I need to do more PR, and that's my weakness. But yeah, I'm just not a person that can go to the lengths of like hyper inflating myself. So yeah. If it wasn't for YouTubers, I would not have learned what I have about Korea. Now I'm so happy to be traveling there. I'm so stoked. That's great. That's great. I'm loving it that you got your info and introduction from YouTubers, and that's one of the greatest things of YouTube. Like, I watch so many travel vlogs too, and I'm so interested in traveling other countries because of YouTube as well. YouTube really just connects the world. Yeah. the only thing left is 4B. Like, when did 4B actually become become like a staple of the show? Exactly what Nicole says. There's no need to brag when you are doing so much, it will show for itself. That's my motto and that's my philosophy. But I understand nowadays it's the era of self PR and social media and how well you expose yourself to potential clients and the world. And there are some people that take very well advantage over that. And yeah, I need to enhance myself in those sectors, definitely. Yeah. So hopefully, with our future journey, you notice how I said "R" over there. That could work. That would work. Stop reading your comments. I'm gonna keep on reading them. The 4B King has spoken. Yeah, I'm just gonna put a lot of like, I'm gonna market myself as the 4B chill Korean crypto king of YouTube. Yeah, the pro yapper, no, 4B chill crypto pro yapper Korean guy. There you go. I don't know what the 4B is. I only hear it here. I think it's better it stays that way. Yeah. It's nothing that really helps your life. But basically 4B is like this movement in Korea that was done from that was what do you call it, practiced by a lot of, I would say, radical feminists. Radical over here because these people normally take radical and drastic approaches than normal feminists in average. And it blew over on social media when nobody has literally heard of it in Korea. And it became like a Korean thing in the West. And a lot of like news outlets reported about it, and a lot of Western feminists have adopted it as well, and females in general. And they're saying like this is a massive movement in Korea that's happening, that all these Korean girls are practicing because men in Korea are misogynistic, as a patriarchal society. And I'm not denying all of that. Like of course there are aspects of that, but I'm just saying that the 4B movement, nobody literally knows anything about it here. Like, we've only heard it from like very niched articles and community posts. But the 4B stands for, B means like no, so it's like no sex, no marriage, no relationship, no giving birth or something like that. It's a movement against men. So they're boycotting men basically. So those are the 4Bs. Like, they're not having sex, they're not marrying, they're not giving birth to childs. And I think, yeah, I might be missing one or something. It's not getting into relationships or something like that. Yeah. But I don't know why I became the 4B king. Still keep KPC, please. I've become invested. Of course. KPC is gonna be intact for sure. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I've yapped I wanted to end it at like 1 hour and 45 minutes, but I've yapped on 30 more minutes. It's already been 2 hours. Okay, so I'm gonna finish the stream in like, I'm gonna really wrap it up soon. But I have a favor for you guys upcoming. So my high school friend has contacted me. We've known each other for a while. We weren't that close, but he's always been around. He's been a YouTuber himself, and he's always been very interested in like content creation and media and all that kind of stuff. So he's positioned himself in a startup, a big startup in Korea, which is working on like the metaverse and for like, what do you call it, like XR, AR tech and all that. That's how I got to like, take experience the MetaQuest and that Apple Vision Pro kind of things. It was like mind blowing. I got to see Karina right in front of me. You sent me a PayPal? Okay, let me check it right now. Actually, that's the most important thing in the world. So let's check. Let me check. Wow, thank you, Lynn, for the 15 on PayPal. Pizza. And have a big hamburger. I will have a big juicy cheese hamburger tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Yes. And thank you, Be Like Jimin, for becoming a new Patreon. And thank you, Nima, for the 20 on PayPal as well. Belated Lunar Happy New Year. Thank you so much. Pizza. Thank you so much. And thank you for the orders on Piroso as well, Samantha. And Karen, thank you so much. Yes. Thank you for noting that out before I ended the lives. But anyways, hello all diva, welcome. So my friend has contacted me, and it's not like a paid promotion or anything. He's like out of good, being good old friends and stuff. His company is launching a new kind of Patreon. Speaking of Patreon, basically it's a Patreon model, but the main what do you call it, edge or selling point, the unique selling point is that it provides a very convenient and thorough service of uploading and showing and watching up to 8K high quality videos, which are 360 degrees and immersible content you can watch with XR, AR devices. So this is a Patreon that is aiming for the future. They think that immersible devices are going to be the future of content. Everyone's going to own it at some point. The price point is getting lower and lower. I heard that the MetaQuest is only like $600 by now. It goes up to 8K. That was crazy, seeing Karina right in front of my face, dancing in front of me with eye contact. It was super crazy. But they think that model can extend to content creators as well. Not only K-pop idols and not only like movies and games. They think that, there would be a lot of exclusive content creators can produce with that kind of service. But YouTube or Patreon or any other platform doesn't provide this yet. So, obviously they've done their market research and they know about OnlyFans, and they know like the market research about how these high quality VR devices first develop with adult content, right? It's all about like nudes and porn and all that, and that's what we see in like Cyberpunk and all those references. But I really like this platform because they're not going for the easy money. They're not going for the nudity. They're not going for porn. They are actually going for the content creator community, and they want to become the first players of that. So my friend is in that space, and he's watched my content for a while, and he says that you're among one of the few content creators that actually put out valuable, exclusive, fun content that is wholesome on Patreon. Unlike other, you might not believe me, but a lot of female content creators in Korea use Patreon solely for uploading nudes and exclusive content, and they rake in money. So he wanted to suggest me to be one of the early creators entering their platform, and he wanted to use me as a use case for their company. Because he thought like I was a very clean and positive content creator that's talking about the Korean culture and all that, and I have an international audience. So yeah, I mean, honestly, if he wasn't my friend, I would have definitely asked for like a fee, like, because this is extra work for me. There's nothing in it for me. So normally I would have asked for like a couple $1,000s for this, honestly. I have to get like an Insta360 camera, set it up in front of like my podcast filmings, and shoot behind the scenes, edit that, and upload it to that platform, and wait for some of my viewers to be interested in go and send traffic to that platform. So honestly, it's like a whole branded deal of itself. But Yeah, I just agreed to do it because he's my friend and I'm up to new experiences and I really like the company's direction. And I just thought it would be a cool thing. And I'm a person who, when I do business and I do relationships, I don't like to be short-sighted. I play for the long game. So even if I think I'm getting exploited and you know effed up my ass right now in the short time, if I just show results and my sincerity, and if they see potential, they'll come back at with me with better deals and with honor and all that. So I was just like, okay, you're my friend. Let's do it. Let's experiment it. So the favor I want to ask you is that I'm gonna film a podcast episode probably next week at a new venue. This is actually another high school friend of mine opened a pizza place, and it has really good interior. I thought it would be the best place to film a new podcast episode because it's very fancy. I can actually get pizza. And what's different about this episode is going to be filmed in 8K, at least 4K, and by the Insta360 camera. And we're going to be sitting around like a round table. I haven't finalized the guests yet. Subini and Anna said they were busy, so I can't bring them. Kelsey agreed to be on it, but she said like if I can't finalize the guest by Wednesday, she'll have to go too. So I'm not finalized on the guest, but the gist of it is I'll have 4 people on a round table, and you'll be able to watch the podcast in 360, and it is very very crisp quality. So you'll be like when I'm talking, you'll be able to switch it to like my face, and you'll be seeing Kelsey next. And if Anna was hypothetically there, if she's fidgeting with her hair, you could close up on that as well, and all that kind of features. And if my friend in the middle comes with his pizza, you'll be able to see that pizza being on the table. You'll be able to see us all eat. So it's going to be a very experimental thing, and I'm quite excited about it. Even though it's like massive work, I'll need to bring my mics and set up all the lights and all that, and I'm not even getting paid for this. I don't even know why I agreed for this right now. But yeah, so my favor would be, of course, watch the podcast episode once it comes out. I don't know even who the guest will be, what the topic will be, but yeah, that's going to happen. But the favor I would ask you is, if I redirect you to that platform, please click on the link and watch it on that platform, so that I can show my friend that, yeah, I do have some sort of influence and some people are willing to go watch on that platform. And the best case scenario would be, I don't know about the pricing plan or whatever, I still need to go on that platform myself too, but let's say if I set it as like $2 or $3 for, if you want like the full uncut version of the Patreon. Actually the 360 version is going to be the exclusive perk. It's exclusive content itself. But if you have $2 or $3 to spare, I still have yet to set the price plan. But it would be great if you could save up some super chats or some PayPals you were willing to send on this stream or the next stream on Tuesday or whatever. And when that platform actually launches and I upload my content over there, they say PayPal and everything, Visa is all provided on that platform. So it would be great if you could spend $2 or $3, $5 or something on that platform, if that's possible. And that's the favor I want to ask you once it happens. And yeah, apparently my friend doesn't want to exploit me for free as well. He feels bad that they don't have that much marketing money at the time, but he's promised me that if they have a marketing budget by the end of the year, they'll try to give me some pay. And also he's trying to get me some PR press as well, so they're gonna bring me in front of reporters and journalists that are going to publish the news about this launch. So I'm actually having a presentation session at their office, which is at COEX. It's a fancy, really nice office, and a bunch of reporters are gonna come and they're gonna film me, my presentation and all. And it's not gonna, it doesn't really matter to me, but my friend was like, oh, we'll be able to put you in the news and your name and all that. So he's really trying hard to give me some compensation for this, and I respect that mind. So yeah, that's my little favor that took 10 minutes for me to talk. But it's a very interesting experiment. It's a very interesting experiment. So let's see how it goes. I got you, David. Thank you, Dolly Baby. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Yes. No problem, David. Thank you so much. Uncut hoodie core. What? No, I didn't mean uncut in that way. No. Yeah, but yeah. Sorry, but I don't understand the point of it. Shouldn't a podcast be all about the actual content of the conversation? So, the podcast itself is going to be uploaded on YouTube, and it's going to be in like that flat frame I always use, how to like transition the screens, like myself and Kelsey, Anna and Subini together, and then we go through like the big frame and all that. So those are the camera transitions, right? So the version I put on that platform is going to be filmed on a 360 camera, and if you have a MetaQuest or an Apple Pro at your home, and if you put that on and if you watch our podcast, you'll be right in the middle of the table, and if you turn around, and it has stereo, right? So if Kelsey starts speaking over here, you have to just turn around your head over there, and Kelsey's going to be right in front of you. And if I start speaking, you're going to be turning your head, and then I'll be right in front of you, and you can turn your head over here. Subini's going to be in front of you. The pizza's guy going to deliver his pizza, and you'll see his hand just right in front of your... So I don't know if you have experience with those like AR, XR, VR devices, but when I tried it, it was like, wow, mind-blowing. So I really think this is like a very good niche. So what they're doing right now as a prototype is they have a video of iChillin', the idol group iChillin'. My friend has connections with iChillin', and their manager agreed like whatever PR is great PR for them. So they started uploading their exclusive podcast, their exclusive content on his platform as well. So what they're doing is they are holding the 360 camera when they are done with the day, and they're just going home in the idle van, you know, right? When they're just commuting back and forth to their shows or their makeup shops or their home or whatever, and they just put the camera in the middle of the car, and you can see the back of the car into the front of the car, and you can just see the natural conversations of what each member is doing, which would normally be hard to spot on like a flat screen, right? So it's like a new type of content, and when I tried it out, I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. So yeah, hopefully you'll have that experience. Even if you don't have those devices, you'll be able to just scroll with your mouse controller, and you can just flip around, rotate the screen on like a flat screen. So it's gonna be pretty cool. I'll let you guys know when it comes out, and hopefully you can support me in that occasion. Thank you. Yes. 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 Okay. Daja How is in the house. Okay, I really need to end it. So the one last thing is I'm headed for Singapore in 10 days from now. I'm super excited. I'm gonna do another podcast over there with it's gonna be out of topic, but I'm gonna try to link it to Korea as much as I can. As I told you, it's gonna be about sustainability and next generation leaders and very wholesome, very constructive stuff with environmentalists and activists in Southeast Asia and Singapore. We're gonna be filming in a very proper podcast studio over there. Very exciting. I'm gonna be sketching the whole scene itself too. So that's the main event, and then I have an extra like 3 or 4 days. I'll probably meet up with Ryan if he's down. I'll probably meet up with Bella if she's down too. Maybe contact my old friends from my NTU exchange days if they're free. See what's happening. If you're from Singapore, definitely just DM me or just tell me in the Discord chat or whatever. If you want to show me around to some nice places, to your local hawker centers or great restaurants, just let me know. I know a lot of you are from Singapore as well. So yeah, it's always great. I have a lot of free time, and I just don't want to waste it all at the Marina Bay Sands Casino. So yeah, just let me know. Yeah. Um, so yeah. I so as I told you, like I wanted to start one of those like travel vlogs of like me interviewing like cute girls from that country and asking them about what do you think about Korean men? Oh, I love K-pop. I love Korean oppas, and a lot of people in my country love Korean guys nowadays. And then get like 1 million views on the Korean side of YouTube. That's like the YouTube algorithm. That's a success formula nowadays. Like just Korean guys going to random countries and asking Korean girls, the local girls that are probably pre-casted, and ask them a bunch of questions about Korea, and they suck up to Korean people. And I don't know if they're actually being genuine or not, but that's just my thought. But yeah, and then that gets 1 million views on Korean YouTube. So I was like, okay, I can do that job better. So let me just start that. But I got lazy again, so I'm like, I have too many things to do. Like, will I be able to actually do that when I go to Singapore or Norway or Denmark or Sweden? So let me see what happens. But yeah, anyways, that's in the back of my mind. Um, yeah, that content is tacky in my opinion. I know, but it gets the views. It gets the views. But there are YouTubers that intelligently integrated with their travel vlogs and just make it a sector of their what do you call it? Their vlogs. It's a strategic move to get views for the travel vlogs. So I don't know. I don't think it's going to be sustainable because, first of all, I don't travel that much, but I do have two big travels scheduled for this year. So let me see how that works out. If I do have extra time and if I end up just laying in my capsule hotel doing nothing and, yeah, wasting time when I'm in another country, then I might as well just go out and, yeah, do that. Yes, I'm sure Ryan is going to take care of me. Yeah. Ryan and David, the real duo. Uh, the voice, though. Uh, Singapore girls are mostly on the shy side. Yeah. For 1 million views, you have the energy. Some Korean YouTubers shame Korea and Thailand doing this by harassing women. No, not in that kind of way. It has to be like in wholesome vibe. It's very tricky, but there are a lot of successful YouTubers that do this nowadays. Like so, I'm not like trying to like pinpoint out anybody, but it's just that I've just watched in This is a guy I've just noticed recently, and yeah, like this is one of the many YouTuber guys that have this kind of these kind of videos, and you can notice that there are always attractive girls on the thumbnail, and the thumbnail is always like, oh, I visited Mexico. Do you want to go to an island? It's very clickbaity. And this girl is saying, like, you're handsome. And my dream was going to Korea. And do you want to drink coffee in Japan? I want to date you from Japan. Do you want to drink together? And you're so handsome and all that kind of stuff. And he's pretty handsome, right? So, yeah, he does this kind of content, and you can notice that he has like a bunch of views. Like if you see his most recent Mexico content, he actually does travel a lot, and he goes to like historic places, but the catch is he goes with like attractive people together. And so normally if it's just a Korean guy that's just going to these historic sites, people don't get interested that much and they don't watch it. And he actually does like a lot of thorough reviews about the market and how he goes onto the bus. But then he meets this attractive girl, and you see the attention spikes over here when the girl appears, and they're just traveling. They're going into taxis, going to the local market, and yeah, they're having a little cute date, and they have like cultural talks about, you know, what kind of food they have there and all that. So it's not like all catered towards like those Korean men. But you see like the biggest peak over here is when the girl appears and she's talking about Korea and stuff, right? And it has like date vibes. Yeah, so all that kind of stuff. And they go to the beach together and like, you know, all this and all these Korean guys are like, I'm so jealous. Wow. Wow, wow. What are they saying? Like, if you can translate it to English, it's like, I'm satisfied by proxy. Haha, I support you. Whatever. Yeah, all these kind of things. Anyways. Yeah, anyways. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah. It's a lot of men daydreaming about these scenarios, but I feel like honestly though, I don't want to blame these guys because like as you see in this video, it's not even like exploiting the girl or anything. It's just that she's the thumbnail and 70% of the vlog is actually content about that place, traveling through, exploring the culture, the food and the markets and transportation and all that. But the focus is on the girl when she actually appears. And so he's catching the views and also completing the purpose of a travel vlog. So I think it's actually pretty intelligent, you know. Otherwise, he wouldn't have gotten any views at all. So, yeah. Never realized the wave thing on timeline shows the video's peak engagement. It does, yeah. It's definitely clickbaiting at the best, yes. Those men are living through him. None of those girls would give them the time of the day. Sadly, yes, sadly. Yeah. It's very much an imagine going to XYZ place with the hot girl, exactly. 96% of Korean guys would get zero attention from these girls. And I have to agree, that's pretty true. That's very true. But these guys are, you know, I don't want to, like, talk down upon them. But, like, you know, these guys are living vicariously through YouTube, where this attractive Korean guy goes to another country and pulls off attractive girls that speak fondly of Korea. So these people are probably in their homes and watching and wow, you know, all that. So. Yeah, look at this vlog of him in Turkey. The moment he starts the vlog, it's like the girl appears and he's just traveling throughout Istanbul, and it's very interesting, like genuinely how like the sceneries and the vibes of Turkey, like how the buses look, the terminals look, and all that, the signages and all that. And he's like showing his journey of editing in the bus, but you see when it peaks is exactly when the girl appears. Like, this is so funny. Like, you see right over here, just as soon as the girl appears, it peaks. And, you know, he goes to the market and there's like Capri Sun over there. I've never went to a Turkish market, so it looks very fun. He even shows like how the bathroom looks like. So it's a very fun travel vlog. And it keeps you keep on watching and wondering when is the girl going to appear again. So this is like how the hotel looks like. So more than 70 or 80% of the video is actually about the traveling. But then once it peaks again, there we go. Another girl. Oh my gosh, and she's even 15. So there's not anything sexual going on over here, of course. But people are just watching because like they want to see what these foreigner girls think of Korea. Yeah. What is this peak? Oh yeah, there's like skinship happening over there, and oh my gosh, he's like, oh, you know, touching him and all that, and yeah, that's so yeah, it's getting major views. Yeah. So all that. Jinu in Ukraine is the OG. Yeah, Jinu is the OG. Yes, for sure. But for sure, I think I would be able to. So the reason I wanted to start this is I thought I could definitely pull out more genuine interactions and conversations than these people because most of these Korean YouTubers don't speak fluent English. They use like translators, Google Translate, and they use broken English. But like I feel like I could go more in depth about like the culture and the cultural differences and all that. And I wouldn't be all that much of like a super patriotic dude that's always like, "Do you know BTS? Oh, like, do you know Korea and all that?" So, yeah, I thought it would be interesting. Uh, yeah, I don't come off creepy. Thank you. Every Korean is a K-pop idol when they travel overseas, and Korean people love to see that interaction. So they're watching these videos. So I'm actually like wondering whether I should be narrating and talking in the video in Korean or English. But this is all like on the basis of whether I'm actually gonna do it or not. Like, if I become lazy at the end, I'm like, I just got too much work. I might not even do it at the end. So yeah, let's see. Okay, guys, I've been yapping on too much. It's another 30 minutes. Oh my gosh, this ended up as a 2.5 hour stream again. Oh my gosh. Okay, do it. We want to see it. Okay, but anyways, I've been yapping on too much, so I will end the stream. It's another Monday. I need to go to the district office and get my renewed passport. It's a new flashy one. The old green one I used to hold around like a trophy is now gone. I got the new modern blue, dark blue Korean passport. So yeah, I'm gonna go fetch that and book my tickets and all is set. Yeah, I think speaking in Korean would be nice. I think mixing would be nice. So starting it with Korean and grabbing the Korean audience first. Oh, it's a Korean guy. And then mixing in English and then giving them the shock factor. Oh, how does this guy speak so good English? Keeping that attention and then introducing like a guest or a girl or an interesting guest and then going into like cultural exchanges and mixing in Korean and English back and forth with double subtitles. That would probably be the strategic approach over there. But at the end, as I said, nobody's really just gonna sit there watching this average Korean dude go through like historic sites. So honestly though, I do think thinking of this strategy like casting, a guest beforehand would be the right thing to do. And also I also do well when I'm talking with someone else. Like you always notice it with when I'm with Anna or John or Danny or someone. So yeah. I will upload the blue passport on Instagram story, so go follow me over there. Is Doggo feeling better? Yes, she is all good, and she is even better because Darong has now joined her in Seoul. We love our number one yapper. Thank you so much. I like hearing you yap yap yap. Okay, thank you so much. When is David leaving? On the 14th. Mixing would be better. Yes. Okay, mixing is a good idea. Yes, great. Thank you. Thank you for your approval. See you probably on Tuesday or Wednesday for the weekday live. Yeah, maybe I should invite John, speaking of guests, or I don't know, someone else. I paid John over like no, never mind. I won't disclose the pay, but I did pay him quite a lot because some people actually sent dedicated PayPals for John. So I trustfully and respectfully gave him the full amount of that plus my agreed pay for him. So he was very pleasant. He's like, "Oh, what's this?" He wasn't even expecting me. Maybe he wasn't even expecting me to actually give him the PayPals and super chats I received for him. He thought maybe that was all like included in the pay I agreed him to, but he was very happy with that. So maybe he'll be willing to visit again. But let's see if that happens. Yes. But at the same time, I don't want you guys to be spending money before that new platform launch thingy goes on. So let's see. I might be just too busy to invite him over, but yeah. Anyways, see you guys again, and have a nice day. Have a nice lunch, dinner, wherever you are. Bye. Bye, everyone. I'm gonna go get some sleep.